today we have a little bit of more gameplay of Kingpin here, of his newly buffed up version, because I cannot get over this buff. This buff is so good, and this gameplay here is just going to be showcasing the fact that he can actually counter things like BioHazard now, and things like long distance relationships where there's consistent debuffs being placed on you. And yeah, I mean, this is in the monthly event quest here. This is the mutant chapter. It is going to be changed in the next monthly event quest, but I just thought I'd show you guys what Biohazard is like with Kingpin. And it just fuels his rage so much. He gets to consistently get into overpowers even when he's unawakened. And I can only imagine that when he is actually awakened, that he is just absolutely crazy for this. And we do have a couple boosts on because I accidentally threw on some boosts just because, well, not accidentally, I just kind of threw them on there. So it is inflating his attack just a little bit, but that's all right. It doesn't really change anything. But the thing is that now that, with his synergy that gives him 100% more purification chance, he just instantly purifies any debuff that gets placed onto him, and he just fuels it into his rage. And it's just so good. So you get more power gain every single rage, and you get to go into overpowered. This never was actually possible before because when he went into overpowered, he couldn't gain rage, so he couldn't actually. So he had like the thing where, like Mole Man, where he actually couldn't purify things when he went into like his frenzy, essentially. So essentially, now we're in two overpowereds right now. Let's throw off our special 2. We are getting a bleed debuff when we throw off our special attack. I think that's because I don't think we can actually purify things when we throw off our specials, which is a little bit annoying. So we are taking a little bit of damage from that. But other than that, he's just absolutely just taking down these opponents. He is only rank 3 right now, so this is pretty impressive for a rank 3 5-star in Cavalier. I should not. Oh, that was nice. That was 16k heavy attack. I should not have thrown that heavy attack. I just wanted to be a little bit risky there. But, jeez. Well then. That was pretty good. This is only a rank 3 5-star Kingpin. I really want to rank him up now because he actually has like a lot more uses than he did. He suffered in his pre-buff version, he actually suffered a lot from like Mole Man's kind of downfalls, is that when he went into frenzy or his overpowered, that he couldn't actually purify things because he actually couldn't gain rage. But now that's been changed. Now he actually can still purify things when he's in rage, which is really, really good. And I'm glad that I went through ROL so I could grind up some potions for this video. And yeah, the first two opponents on this path were Domino and Namor. So I just used Sentinel for those, but it's just so good now that I'm actually able to use this white suited boy. He's just so much fun to play. And now the fact that playing Kingpin here with nodes like Biohazard and like long distance relationship. Oh, wait a second. Why am I not purifying? Um oh wait. I think I forgot something about Omega's kit. Is he not Can you not purify things when you have the spores on you? This might not be a good matchup. Um, I think, yeah, or it's something in Kingpin's kit against mutants. When striking, physical poisons, blah blah blah, death factor. I don't. Okay, wait. I think something in either of their kits. I think it might be. No, this is a learning exercise for all of us. Okay, Kingpin can gain a rage with a debuff, a rage debuff with no inherent effect. He gains a 60% chance to purify it and gain 1 rage. It doesn't say anything specifically. Maybe, I'm not sure. Well, I wasn't purifying those, which wasn't good. I have the synergy that gives me 100% purification chance. Um, so let's just go, let's just go through this fight with Sentinel just because we're like that. This is why I brought Sentinel, just in case of these types of interactions here. So he isn't really good up against mutant champions, I'd say, with like these like nodes like BioHazard and stuff like that. So you could bring in like your mutant killers like Corvus, like Sentinel. So this is just going to be a little bit, a little bit of a Sentinel showcase here. Should not have went through that heavy attack, went for that heavy attack, but I'm just, I like playing risky. A rank 2 6-star Sentinel, I could play a little bit risky. Let's go for this. A lot of the time, your opponent is going to fall for that heavy attack. Sometimes they aren't, especially if they're in the corner. So I'm just going to back them up into the corner, get that unstoppable, get that heavy attack. You take a little bit of damage, but just look at that, like 1k damage per half a tick. I know this is a Kingpin video and all, but, let's get some Sentinel appreciation. There it is. All right, well, we went through that fight. We have a revive all saved up. And we're going to use that on Kingpin so we can get through our Hawkeye and Punisher. I'm not sure if I can actually... Maybe I could get through the Punisher fight. I'm not actually sure. But yeah, I've been just having so much fun and so much different content. Leave a comment down below if you want me to see... If you want to see Kingpin actually solo the Daredevil variant 6 boss. Because he has Biohazard himself as well. And I'd imagine that Kingpin could be crazy for that because he has dash vulnerability and everything. So I'm so curious what a dash vulnerability like special 3 would be like out of Kingpin, because Kingpin actually does some decent damage off his special 3s. He always kind of did, but now it's just way better because the attack values have been increased. So I'm not sure what happened on the last fight. I think it was something in Omega Red's kit that was just reducing our purification chance. What the? Don't mind the lag there, lads. All right, let's go. I just love it. He just makes these Biohazard fights like so easy. Boom. All right, let's go into overpowered here. Throw off a special 2. That's nice. We didn't purify the bleed. I think it's just something when you're using special attacks that you can't actually purify. But once you go into overpowered, he purifies all the debuffs on you, which is really, really nice. I need to go into overpowered now. Oh no. Oh no. I think you need to definitely be aware of the fact that when you throw off special attacks, you actually can't, I don't think it actually allows you to purify things. I think, well, it's a learning experience for all of us. This is like actually my second time doing this. So I guess a no-no is I guess you want to go for special 3s, even though special 2s are kind of his better rotation. But let's just see. Let's just go back into the quest here. And let's, it doesn't really matter if we have Sentinel on the team. Let's try Namor again, and I'm curious. I think it'll be way better for the rotation if you're going to go in with these fights, because I actually did Namor, and I don't think it's anything involving mutants that reduces his purify chance. I think it's just something with Omega Red that I didn't know of. But essentially, our boosts and everything have fallen off. But essentially, I think the best rotation, if you're going to take on Biohazard Pass with this guy, is that you want to go for special 3s, because it doesn't actually, there's no like risk to it. Because there's no risk to it because you're not actually hitting into them. Like, there's no animation that allows you to actually gain like the bleeds from Biohazard. It doesn't really matter if you're playing against like long distance relationship, but come on, my friend. You know what? Let's just gain some poisons on us, gain some rage. Okay, let's get up to that special 3 with overpowered. Now let's see what this damage is like. I just love his special 3 animation as well. Boom. 5% right off that last little headbutt. How much damage was that? I didn't even get to see. And I think that might be optimal. I'm not actually sure what the optimal rotation is for that. Oh, I should have used the third heavy attack. Oh, wait. Oh, we almost got it. Okay, then we're going to go for another... We didn't actually shrug off that debuff, which I find interesting. Hopefully this shrugs it off. Actually, wait. We'll gain 4 rage coming out of this, I think. And then we'll be up to 7. Oh, wait, no. We immediately went to overpowered, and then we shrugged off all the debuffs. So I think the special 3 is the way to go. I think that might be the play. We have 2 overpowereds right now. We're gaining a lot of debuffs right now. We need to go into overpowered again. All right, let's see if we can do this. Come on. There it is. Yep, perfect. There you go. Okay, okay. A little bit, that was a little bit more shady than I thought it would be. But I think if you played a little better, I'm not sure. I think you need to, I think the more optimal playstyle would be 3-hit combos, because the more hits you're doing, because every single time you do the purify every time you purify a debuff and transfer it into rage, you have a 0.5 second cooldown on it. So you can't like hit like as many times as you want. Like hitting into blocks fine, because well, maybe not. I'm not sure. I think the optimal playstyle would be hitting with 3-hit combos, which reduces the amount of bleeds and stuff like that you can actually get onto yourself. So you don't gain like the crazy bleeds on yourself, I guess. Like the crazy amount of them, because he has a little bit of a cooldown on it. So, you know, I think that's made in his kit so he isn't like super overpowered for these types of nodes. So yeah, I think that's just gonna be it for this video, guys. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one.